Okay, back again in another live stream broadcast, podcast, or whatever that is. So this, I finally got some another unintentional free time, even though it's definitely not gonna be long because in around I don't know 27 minutes perhaps I will definitely got another daily meeting. Obviously, even though today is actually not really not gonna be that busy perhaps, I'm not sure because yeah, it was in the middle of day off, so some people definitely will go into outside the city just like my brothers because yeah, it was a long weekend, so yeah, it's pretty obvious. But yeah, I decided not to take any leave because yeah, to be honest, working from home is not really difference in terms of day off and work. So let's decide. So that's the reason why I decided not to take any leave unless I am actually really want to go overseas or outside the city quite far, just like what I tried to do at early, maybe 2 months or 3 months ago. So yeah, and what else? So I've basically already prepared video for my native language podcast on in another channel. So it's already around 6 videos prepared for until almost 2 weeks after. So until 2 weeks because yeah, I try to schedule 2 days one video, even though for some reason I definitely still need to continue prepare for more because yeah, it eventually run out if I basically don't really consistent to create another one. Even though yeah, for some reason I'm also already create a new short video or TikTok account for my karaoke, perhaps re-upload of karaoke that definitely try to be edited because the raw files is basically just an audio because I never really use or turn on the camera in the Smule application, even though I'm not sure whether the Wissings and the Star Maker is also possible to be downloaded or not because for the Smule it is actually a little bit tricky. For some reason I used to find or found the Smule downloader online, but for some reason it is technically cannot be abused because yeah, it's definitely will give you IP block for quite long time until 1 hour perhaps, I'm not sure, for a single download or a single or several downloads in a very short time, so I'm not sure. So that's the reason why I tried to do it on my own without any kind of downloader or even proxy VPN to change your IP. So I tried to inspect the iframe or embedded sharing option from each of the audio that has been created in this way, and yeah, it's turned out it's definitely a success because it's I can basically download the M4A format just like when I tried to do it on the StreamSB website, which is basically not really a legal way to download the video, but yeah, I basically able to inspect it as well and try to download since basically it was used to be embedded in some kind of website or blog. So that's the reason why I cannot get the direct link, which basically pretty easy to be download directly. But yeah, I try to use some sort of open in the new tab for the full resolution and then try to inspect it from there, and then I get the raw files, which is technically have the similar speed like when I try to play it online or stream it. So that's the reason why maybe it's still not that fast to be downloaded, but it's definitely faster than any kind of free file storage, which is try to enforce you to pay for them in order to get the highest speed as possible. So that's the reason why. And yeah, I basically only want to stream for around 10 minutes as usual, and right now it's already 6 minutes. And to be honest, after this I'm not sure what kind of things that I actually wanted to do or to prepare, because yeah, the only thing that I haven't done but I'm actually really want to do it, is basically try to code mobile application again. Even though for some reason, if you talk about my personal productive preferences, I always try to be different than what I basically do for a living. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm really lazy to code outside the work or my main job of tasks outside. And yeah, even though it's definitely a little bit satisfying if you're able to create something personally for you, even though it's definitely not gonna be that useful, because for some reason in order to create a useful application it still needs more than a single man to do it all. I don't know, but yeah, having to create a personalized things dedicated from scratch is definitely be interesting rather than just try to create it from a template generator, which I'm not sure it's gonna be free as well if you talk about mobile application, because mobile application is pretty complex, so it's not as easy as generate a website. Besides, in order to publish the app, we still definitely need to pay the subscription for a year, which for me in one of the platform it will be expired in less than 2 weeks, and I'm not sure whether I wanted to renew the subscription directly or not, because yeah, that's definitely gonna be waste $100 for the next 1 year, even though it's definitely not a big amount of money if you talk about, if you try to see it for a month, for I don't know, for a year. I don't know how to talk about that. So, but yeah, having to spend it just for nothing, it seems to be a little bit hard, because for some reason I'm actually able to do or to bought another digital things that's basically can be more experience, even though it's definitely not going to be as productive. But yeah, since I am actually not doing it, not doing not utilize the productivity, so it's kind of like the same or even worse, I'm not sure. So it's already 9 minutes, and yeah, I basically want to do the same amount of good behavior recording, so it's around 10 minutes or more, I'm not sure, until I finally get interrupted or do the daily meetings. So yeah, I think that's all that I can say, and thank you for listening. If there's anyone that will listen to this in the future or right now, goodbye. Thank you. And yeah, there is still free time, or even the intention of regular weekly filler time.